What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video from beautiful sunny Playa del Carmen. Guys, I'm starving. I've been on the beach all day doing some exercise, worked up quite the appetite, and I'm really craving some good seafood. So at long last, I'm going to fulfill a request of a good friend and subscriber, Rob Siegel. He says, here is my request for you to check out Chiltepin Marisquillos around the corner from the Deportivo. Me encantaría tu reseña, por favor. Today's your day, Rob. I am doing it. He asked me to try a fish taco, a shrimp taco, but of course I'm also going to have to check out a ceviche, and I'm also going to try a couple other menu items that have called out to me, so stick around to the end of the video for that. And to finish things out, I'm going to hit one of my favorite new dessert spots. You guys ready to go eat some mariscos? Vámonos. And as always, guys, if you appreciate my efforts to bring you this content and always be hunting down the best seafood, the best tacos, the best ice cream, best burritos in Playa del Carmen and elsewhere, just smash that like button in return. That's all I ask, and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more videos like this one. Thank you, guys. Stick around to see what my bill ends up being here at Chiltepin Marisquillos, because I'm gonna wreck some food. It's gonna get ridiculous over here. I'm literally gonna just eat as much as I can because I have a feeling this place is good. I talked to a couple buddies on the walk over here and they're like, oh, you're gonna love that spot. Can't believe I've waited this long to try, so thank you, Rob, my friend, for inspiring this video. And thanks, my friend, again for the super chat. Rob, I'll put that up on the screen. He helped me cover the cost of this meal with that super chat while I was over at Doña Paola eating a pozole. I was still on crutches and was sharing my lunch with you guys, and Rob made this request on that day and kicked in some funds to make this happen. So appreciate you, Rob. You rock, man. All right, my friends, just to give a quick reference on where we are, we're on 10th Ave and 34 and the Chedraui, just right here. We got to go up one block and then we will be there at Chiltepin. There are multiple locations. This is the most centrally located one and I believe the most popular spot. And of course, when we get there, I'll put up on Google Maps exactly where we are. And another reference point is the Deportivo, or the stadium, right here will be on your left as you're heading up here to Chiltepin. What a beautiful day we got for it, guys. I've got a major ceviche deficiency, so it is time. Let me know in the comments what you think my bill will be at the end, guys. I have a feeling I'm gonna rack up a substantial bill here. Stick around for that to see how much damage I can do. I'm not gonna be drinking any alcohol, no cocktails, nothing like that to drive the bill up. This is gonna be pretty much all food. I gotta get strong so I can get to 27 pull-ups like William Taudien, and that, for those of you who saw that workout, for those of you who missed the workout, over here at the Deportivo with William, I'll link that in the description below. I kept up with him on a few things, but his pull-up game is on point, so I need to step up my nutrition. No better way to do that than just wreck some ceviche and some seafood tacos and a couple other menu items. Another reason, guys, that I'm trying this place today is that one of my favorites, Lobo de Mar, has been closed as far as the food for quite a while. The chef got sick and I went in there various times trying to get ceviche and they were closed. So I gotta try Chiltepin, which is right below, right downstairs. Also, guys, fun fact, this is the intersection here where I had my bicycle accident, and you can see that scooter guy almost got hit and there was some honking going on. So please do be careful if you're coming up here on your bicycle to check this place out. Avoid any distractions. There's a lot going on here at this intersection, as you can see. And we have arrived, guys. Chiltepin. Okay, Rob, as promised, I'm gonna start off the shenanigans with a fish taco and a shrimp taco. So I've ordered this taco de camarón rosarito. That's 60 grams, 62 pesos. And then we've got the taco de pescado del rayo, and that's 62 pesos as well, 50 grams, 60 grams of fish. All right, let's see how those tacos look. That's how I'm getting started. Then I think I'm gonna move on to a ceviche after that. All right, guys, I got this agua de tamarindo, and that looks absolutely delicious. It looks like they put some star fruit in there. So cheers, guys, to a good day of gluttony. Riquísimo. That's delicious, guys. They've just brought me out some chips and some salsas to juice up the appetite. Son las mismas salsas de lobo de mar ahí arriba, de habanero y... Habanero, chipotle, okay. Qué rico, gracias. So guys, we've got a habanero salsa, we've got a chipotle, and a tamarindo right here, and a mayonnaise. So some of the same, my favorite salsas that I get at Lobo de Mar, they've got right here. And guys, if I can recommend a non-alcoholic beverage, it's gotta be this agua de tamarindo. Absolutely fantastic. Can't say enough good things already about this spot. Happy Road Monster. All right, my friends, the fish taco and the shrimp taco have come out. Look at these beauties right here. I gotta dig into this guy right here. I'm gonna put some chipotle salsa on there. These are actually bigger than I expected. Let's get that first bite magic. I just want to try the shrimp, the breaded shrimp first. Oh man, that's pretty good. Put that right there. All right, that shrimp taco was fantastic. Easily a 9 out of 10. Very satisfying. I'm gonna put some of this garlic mayo sauce for the first bite magic on the fish taco. Garlic mayo, can't go wrong. This thing's a monster. Look at this, I can't even close this. I did not expect this size at this price, at this quality of place. Woo, let's try this. Oh man, all that garlic mayo is fire. That is a fish taco done right. Nom 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 nom. All right, guys, I just incinerated those tacos, so time to move on to menu item number 3 already. We're going with the ceviche. Had to do it. It's really hard to gauge a seafood restaurant, the quality, without trying a ceviche. So guys, I'm grabbing this ceviche mixto mediano right here. 300 grams of delicious seafood goodness. It's got shrimp, fish, octopus, and even squid. So guys, let's check out this ceviche mediano. All right, my friends, the ceviche mediano mixto has arrived, and you can see there is quite the amount of shrimp. We've got octopus, calamar, and fish in there. That's a lot of food. 300 grams, guys. I think that's a pretty good value. I'm gonna have to salsa this up a little bit. I'm gonna put some habanero on there for the first bite magic. All right, guys, a little bit of habanero coming on there. And this is a very, very spicy habanero salsa. You've been warned. So we're gonna grab this piece of shrimp and octopus for the first bite magic on the ceviche mixto. Check that out, guys. Oh yeah. Happy Road Monster. Guys, one thing that's really standing out to me about this ceviche is the texture of the octopus, the calamar, the shrimp, the squid is so tender. And then the second thing is the freshness. This tastes so lime forward, so fresh. And on a hot, low season June day in Playa del Carmen, I can't think of a more refreshing plate of food than this one right in front of me. That's fantastic. I might have to get some oysters to go along with this. What do you say? All right, guys. The look on Cynthia's face, my waitress today, my server, was priceless when I just ordered a dozen oysters from Sinaloa. Guys, I am on a tear. I said I was hungry, and I'm serious. This is gonna be the most I ever eat in a Rope Monster episode. So guys, just smash that like button if you're enjoying the content, appreciating the effort. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I hope you guys are as well. Let's check out these oysters. She says they're fresh. She says they're from Sinaloa. They gotta be good. I'll let you know in a minute. I'm still working on this ceviche, and I am thoroughly impressed, guys. This octopus, it's like candy. Candy from the sea. Mira, ya llegaron los ostiones. Qué rico. ¿Y esa salsa?
Es una salsita de chirimico con verduras para poner en los ostiones.
Riquísima. Gracias. Alright guys, I don't mess around. That's a fish taco, shrimp taco. I'm about halfway through this ceviche mixto, and now I've got a dozen oysters in front of me. These look pretty good. Some of these are pretty good size. So I've got my work cut out for me. We'll see if I have room for that steak after all this. Woo! Oyster sweats. All right, let's get these in front of me here. Got to get the first oyster bite magic. I'm looking forward to this. Will they be comparable to the quality of Ictio? Let's find out. They look pretty fresh. All right, guys. First bite magic on the oysters. Look at that beauty right there. That is a flavor explosion, guys. Just the complexity, the pairing of that salsa. Gracias, Cynthia. Muy amable. The service as well has been fantastic. But the pairing of that house-made salsa with these oysters is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. My 37 years on the planet, I don't think I've quite tasted an oyster with that level of complexity. That's really good. And I think the salsa that they provide with that has a lot to do with it. Fantastic oyster experience. All right, guys, oyster number 3 out of 12. This one's a beast. That's a pretty good size one. Oh. I like doing a little shimmy and a little dance after that one. Super refreshing. I will say, for the price, maybe they're a little small for a dozen, but what you're paying for here in Playa del Carmen is the freshness. These come all the way from Sinaloa. A lot of the oysters, the good quality oysters I've had here, like over at Ictio Fish House, shout out Benjamin if you're watching this, those ones come from Baja. They're the San Ignacios are my favorite ones over there, and they're huge. But that's not going to come at a cheap price. The order of 3 San Ignacios over there at Ictio, I believe, is about 160, 170 pesos. So still kind of right in line, and totally worth it if you have a hankering for some oysters and you want to make sure you're not going to get sick and you're going to get some fresh, high quality oysters. This is a fantastic option, guys. Woo! Oyster number 9. good. It's a marathon, not a sprint, guys. I'm enjoying every moment of this. The oysters, you can also get them in the six count. I, of course, had to go with a dozen for 435 pesos, but you can get a 6 for 310. Highly recommend you try the oysters here. All right, guys, 3 more to go to knock out this dozen. All right, guys, things are getting real. This is oyster number 12, the final oyster. Woo! Road Monster putting in work today. Let's go! Alright, guys, I'm getting down to the last few bites of the ceviche as well. But in typical Road Monster fashion, I gotta eat this mystery chili right here. Looks like a hot one. Let's find out. Oh God, Santa Madre de Dios. What have I done? All right, guys. Oh, I had to order another agua de tamarindo. Hopefully Cynthia's quick. That was a habanero. I've pretty much finished the ceviche, or have I? Well, a ceviche is not really done until you drink the plate juice. So we gotta drink this plate juice right here, typical Road Monster fashion. Oh yeah. Oh yes, it is that good. To me, that's the best part of any good ceviche. You get all that good limey goodness at the end. Woo. Guys, I am gonna hold to my word and take you to my favorite new dessert spot after this, but I cannot eat anymore here at Chiltepin. I gotta save this steak for another video, another day. I'm stuffed, guys. To recap, we had the taco de pescado del rayo, taco de camarón, the shrimp taco, rosarito. We had a dozen oysters and the ceviche mixto mediano. Quite a bit of food for one sitting. Let's find out about this bill. Let's see how much I racked up. I also had to get another agua de tamarindo, so 2 aguas de tamarindo because of that habanero experiment. That was a spicy one, but you gotta mess around and find out. Woo. All right, guys, so drum roll, the final bill with 2 aguas de tamarindo, shrimp taco, fish taco, huge ceviche mixto, and a dozen oysters, right at 1,054 Mexican pesos, so just right about 50 bucks. Not too bad for a place of this quality. I'll show the bill right here. Of course, that's without tip. I gotta leave Cynthia and Lupita a nice tip here. I did some serious damage. Obviously, guys, you could come here for much less than that, but that's the Road Monster bill for the day. Guys, let's go hit this dessert spot. Gracias, chicos. Ciao, ciao. Que les vayan bien. Woo! What a fantastic experience there. Rob Siegel, thanks again, my friend, for inspiring this video. Chiltepin Marisquillo, definitely a gem right there, but we're not done yet. It is dessert time. Let's go. Always room for dessert. Guys, I might have to go lift some weights or something after that over at Evolve or at the Deportivo. There's no way I'm gonna be able to just go home and plop down. I'm so full. That was a mountain of food. I mean, a dozen oysters alone is quite a bit, but you had a ceviche on there, a couple of tacos, got yourself a pretty serious. Those were no joke, those tacos. You could see, I couldn't even close that fish taco. Honestly, the fish and the shrimp taco alone could have been a meal for a lot of people. Not complaining, but very full Road Monster here. Gotta go grab a sweet treat though. before hitting the gym and working this off. Alright guys, I got these ceviche sweats coming on as I'm walking over here, but I have arrived just in time to cool off with a sweet treat here at Sosen. Then I'm hitting the gym, guys. I'm gonna weigh myself and see if I'm still 85 kilos after this. Woo. Here we go, guys. Gonna maybe try the taro root today, this one right here. Alright guys, got this taro root to fuel up the workout. Time to go do some heavy pull-ups, pull-downs. And just keep training for the next workout with William Taudien. Let's do this. Alright guys, I got this nice taro root here, frozen yogurt here at Sosen. I'll put up on Google Maps where I am. If you guys enjoyed the content, smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Chiltepin was an absolute gem. I gotta hit the gym after all this, guys. See you in the next one. Oh, that was good. Rope monster. Out. Alright guys, moment of truth here at the gym. Alright, I've got it set to 84 kilos. Uh-oh. Oh boy, that's 85. I was at 85. Looks like Chiltepin, that meal over at Chiltepin got me up. Okay, there's 86. Oh. Okay guys, looks like I'm just a shade over 86 kilos. All right, time to put in some work.